My cannons. Lots of people. One of the major things about my cannons was there was when you on some of my cannons when you, what the soldiers would do was they would take the shell and then they would put their thumb like this and they would go and they would shove the shell in just like and what they would do if they had their thumb forward when the shell went in, the shell would go too far up the cannon thing, and the trap. And there was because what you do is you put the shell in. There's this trap right here, and what you do is you take the shell and you just throw it in there, and just like right into the trap, and the trap will open, and then the shell will go in, and then the trap will close. Now, if the soldier had his thumb too far over through the hole, if he had it like right here, when the trap door closed, because there's something about the trap door too, even if you had it like right here, the trap door actually comes up and it would come up and it would cut from here forward because the trap was something like it was a mechanical trap, and it actually took this plug or something like that. I forget how it worked, but basically it sealed the hole in the back of the cannon, and it might have been I forget how it operated. I think it might have been spring loaded, where what you do is you take the shell. They show it on the films all the time, but there was also one that was pedal operated. What you do is you'd go and you'd press the pedal, and you would take the shell. I think you press the pedal, take the shell, and you go and shove it in there. And if your thumb was too far forward, the trap door would close, I think, or something like that. I forget how it worked. Anyway, there was this thing. Anyway, but the point is that there was this thing where it was chopping off everyone's thumb. Basically, I had all these soldiers, like 1 in 3 soldiers would get his thumb chopped off, basically, right here at the knuckle, right at the knuckle. I think it's because when if his finger was like right here inside, see what you're supposed to do is you have to go like this. Actually, you have to you just have to let go, basically. But a lot of people would go like this. They would always you're supposed to like let go, basically. But a lot of people would keep their thumb or their finger on it, and so the trap, when it came back up, would cut off the front, would cut off about this much of their hand, or that much of their thumb. So we had to start making a lot of like, we made these little things that would strap on your thumb. So because people couldn't grab things, you can't really, if you just do like this, things will just go like that. So we made these little stylish thingies that were like these little thumbs that would so people could grab a glass of water and go. It was basically a little thing you just belt on, kind of like on the things, and it just goes on here, and so you could grab glasses and stuff like that. It's like a bent thumb or something like that. So anyway, when you get to BioShock, and she asked about the thimble, her hideous deformity. Yeah, well, a lot of soldiers actually, even though they didn't go to war, they still got injured sometimes, because what they would do is they would put in the shells like this, and they would go a little too far. And like I said, if you went a little too far in there, just even a little bit, because it was spring loaded, it would close. Oh, or if someone closed the trap door on people, they would always get their thumb chopped off a lot. At least that's what they told me, because it was a spring loaded thing. I forget how it works. Like you put it down because something weird where like you go and you step on it and it goes down, and then you let go, and then when you put the shell in, it slides in and then comes back or something like that. Anyway, it's this weird thing. Anyway, all I know is that it was chopping off people's fingers and people's thumb, and it was my fault because they were my cannons and my shells and my inventions, and my springs were cutting off people's hands. So I was responsible. LS, Lusifer Star, not anyone else. So anyway, yeah, basically, yeah, there's a lot, and that's why there should be a lot of references to Ellis or LC or Lucifer Star. You know, that's what the stars and banners, and that's what everything is about. That's why I say like LSF-A was the name of the colony ship that's come here 2 or 3 times. So, and that is me. That's how I know. So, anyway, yeah. So anyway, a bunch of people were trying to make me kill me before I could remember and tell everyone. A bunch of people were trying to kill me before everyone else knew. So anyway, so that's why also why a lot of people wanted me to kill myself, because pretty much I'm the creator.